Okay, how are we going to start this off? You know what? Brandon's wearing a great shirt. It says The Doors. You know what they say? When one door closes,
many more open.
then you're going to... Don't open it because it's probably somebody's house that doesn't want you in there.
But why does that make sense?
No, one door can lead to more doors.
What does that mean?
What does that
mean? Why would another door open? What are you talking about? When one door closes, one opens.
When one door closes.
Isn't like an opportunity thing? Like,
yeah.
Well, I understand what they're trying to
why?
convey because we know what it means, but I just don't know why another one would open.
Like, where'd it come from? What does that mean?
Does they just mean like somewhere in the world somebody's opening a door?
Could that mean like you have a very shitty like shack you're living in and like the air current of
someone says like
slamming the door?
Doing this can lead to open dours, right?
Wait, what?
Wait, what?
No, like choose opportunity can lead to open doors. You always hear that.
But where'd it come? Why the phrase?
Oh, maybe it means like, like I think it usually means like in reference to like getting fired. So maybe it's like they mean like, oh, you leave and then they close the door, but it's like another business is opening theirs.
Maybe. Yeah, I'm sure it's like old timey, like yeah, something very
Nobody
bizarre.
has their phone, right?
No,
we got no phones on us.
So I wanted to talk about
this.
this, but James Franco was selling a picture. James Franco, who the Hollywood sphere doesn't like right now.
Mr. Osborne.
They do not like him right now. He's done some bad shit, and I get it. Rightfully so. But he's done something worse to the art world.
Oh, no.
He's selling a picture he painted, and holy fuck, does it look like a picture that's something in South Park they would have made. Like, it just looks so shitty. Like, it looks like I drew this in grade 4. Like, it's not fucking good.
That reminds me of Ringo Starr's MS Paint art, where he just he drew it. It's like, I drew this, Ringo Starr.
I drew this, man.
Yeah.
Did you see like Jim Carrey's paintings?
He made paintings?
He makes paintings that at least I understand. Yeah. They're very abstract. But honestly, James Franco's looks like, I drew a truck. 1984. Look at this place. Like, it's not good. It's stupid.
Yeah.
It's stupid.
I know. I don't like high art either. I don't know what this is, but yeah, it doesn't sound very good.
I looked at our topics and I accidentally said, I don't like high chairs.
Yeah, I saw high chairs.
Do you like high chairs? Really though?
Wait, what?
Do you like sit? No, at a bar or in your house, a high chair, like a stool.
I will say I don't like low chairs. Low on the ground, fuck that. I need like
I like good meat. Like this might be even a little too low, honestly.
You know what? I don't like chairs. It
doesn't have its legs
because there's a lot of backspace here. I don't like that. I want like half this.
Because
I don't want to be like this.
Then you're saying
by naturally sitting, and then
you know what? I don't mind watching a movie like that though.
Oh yeah.
Like that's different. Like this couch is really good if you're chilling watching a movie, but like if you're just all sitting with friends, where's my backrest? I have a backrest when I'm like this, but now my legs aren't at a proper bend.
Exactly. That's
you have someone sitting behind you, back touching back. You're just sitting this way, facing the wall.
Fuck yeah. Tell me more.
No, it reminds me of something. No, I get it. Look, sometimes you want to sit like this, like you're on a fucking mission, and you can't. So like they're like the quality of chairs is important.
No, exactly. And I think this one's supposed to have feet. Where's the feet? Or does that have feet?
What are you talking
Where's
about?
the feet?
Like floppy feet just on the sides.
No, like couches and chairs have feet. They have feet that make the couch higher off the ground.
Oh man, could it? I guess so.
Most couches come with it, and then you got to attach.
You got like a very big couch. Does that have feet?
Daddy's feet. Yes, like
so that one. I was gonna say like, can it support it?
You guys saw my mom's couch.
Oh yeah, that's a masterful couch.
That couch is insane. It has sections. Okay, so it's not long like this. It's not. It's shorter. Well, no, it's kind of bigger, but it's like you can sit on it comfortably. But it has sections at the bottom that you can pull out, not like a hide-a-bed.
Yeah.
It's not like a hideaway bed that you pull out and it's like this big bed. It has a section that's underneath the couch that you roll out and then you pull it out and it's like more couch that you can sit on. It like makes 2 bigger beds. My mom's couch is fucking like a huge living room's length. I would say like fucking, okay, let's see. Normal person laying down 6, 12, like 18 feet.
Yeah.
18 to 20 feet.
I was laying there and I see Kirsten Whitehill over there.
Yeah. on the same bed. Yeah.
Like from end
But
to
it was
end.
it was
Beautiful couch.
yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, just an amazing couch all
we
around.
used to have this couch similar to this.
Yeah.
But it was a little bit like, but it, honestly, like when you feel this couch, it almost feels like jeans.
Let's all feel it real quick.
Yeah.
Like, right? Like feel it kind of feels like jeans, right?
Yeah, it does. Yeah.
And like the
No,
other
it
one,
feels like touching your leg as they were in jeans, kind of thing.
and you're like, come here, feel.
Yeah. I just forgot what it feels like
Yeah,
though.
can
Any
you just come here and
comparison?
rub this for a second? Yeah, so it's like this kind of feels like it. The other one literally felt like my jeans. No, don't rub them.
Yeah.
So it was awesome. It was kind of like always cold, like how the jean material is. And fuck, it was sexy. We always
Well-
talked about that couch. It was beautiful.
Sleep on couches that feel like this will cool you off.
What's the
Yeah.
worst part about sleeping on a couch? It's got to be the divots, right?
Ooh. Okay, so a couch
No.
with like cushions, right? Not like my couch, which
I
is
think
like,
the worst part is
a
if
weird-
it's a weird angle. If it's
There's like a
going this
skin
way,
over it.
like
Well, your
this,
couch is way too
Like a-
small.
like a
I couldn't
fleshy
sleep on
skin.
it.
I think at an angle. If the couch is going like this way, like it's like you're laying, you're kind of going back.
Okay.
This.
I like-
Oh,
that.
you mean one's a dip in here?
Yeah, dip this way, like down. So you're laying, you're kind of going
Hmm.
back. You're like you kind of want to lay like you know.
interesting.
I don't know. We're just talking about couch.
You know,
Yeah,
honestly, my ideal furniture
let's
is
get
a
into it.
futon. Because
Ooh,
I love
flu, not
couches.
flu.
I've got a
Mm.
great bed. I sleep on the couch beside it because I fucking love couches and I don't know what's wrong
Mm.
with me. But if I could also have the option of a bed, I just get rid of the other one. I could have a couch that is also a bed. And a
Yeah,
base
then
kind of
everybody
bed.
comes and sits, lays on your bed, sits
Sittles-
on it, and farts
sits-
on it.
Yeah. Yeah. All these good reasons.
Yeah.
Exactly. Yeah.
You're telling me I
Yeah.
could have everybody's asses on my bed?
I
Well,
want like a
Kristen, yeah, I
like
did
a
at your
Swiss
house.
Army knife of couch where like I open up the bottom, it's like, oh, there's the pillows, there's the blankets. There's a new cover.
you know what? Have you like you have one of those beds that have the storage underneath?
Oh yeah, yeah.
Really funny. I was like, "Is there any blankets and pillows?" No, there's none. I have none either. Also, I come out and I get water. You're like, you're all caught up and blanket in a pillow just like this. Just pull from here.
But I will get back to the topic of high chairs. Hate them. Makes me feel like a stupid kid twiddling my feet.
What
You know,
about a
actually, you know
bar?
what? High chairs make you feel like I'm a teenager at a party. But I'm like quiet or something. I'm like, I don't know.
That's
I
very
don't know.
specific.
I okay. I feel like even if you're the person sitting at the bar, those are the shitty people. Like I'm sorry, you always see them and they look depressed or leaning
Oh,
at
but
the bar.
that's Wolverine though. That's like fuck.
And he's depressed and hates
Yeah.
himself.
Oh, but that's
He's
the
miserable.
cool guy. That's like he sits at the bar. He's like, "What'll it be?" And he's like, well, then he starts telling his life story about like fucking Gambit or something.
Yeah.
Well, not fucking Gambit, but
Can you imagine?
that
you know,
goddamn Gambit.
Wolverine just sit on like a small chair. See, it's like it's all exposed in the back.
Wolverine Gambit just about
His ass is hanging out.
No, not that. But the chair is exposed. His ass.
fucking Wolverine and Gambit. Just, woo, I'm about to make a name.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
You know, there's something is like slightly like not masculine about like sitting on a chair and having your legs is kind of like this. Like a
No, it
stool.
is, and they twiddle. You know, like
Yeah,
they
like-
dangle.
Oh, no, but
You don't
also
want
the worst
dangling-
part.
yeah.
The worst part is if you want to put your legs fully on the ground, they don't touch the ground. So you're forced to go like this after.
Exactly. You don't
Well,
want to.
yeah,
You don't want to see
that's-
dangle.
They hang. They
Yeah.
twiddle like a little bitch.
You need like a proper fucking man's chair. You know
Or
what I'm
like
saying?
those
Big
chairs.
rocking. Can you imagine? Okay, can you imagine how fucking cool that would be? Big bustling bar, going crazy, but you're in the corner in a rocking chair. That would be the fucking sickest image.
Fuck,
and you're just sitting there, and you got like a whiskey.
I'm wearing,
Everybody would want to fuck
I'm wearing
you.
a hat tilt this way, a cigar.
Oh, you're just.
Oh, you,
It's just a scene out of Fellowship of the Ring. They call him Strider. It's like
I
Aragorn.
like that they break the fucking rules to let him smoke in the bar. It's a fucking cigar.
Who's a special fucker in the corner?
Why
I
would
wanna
you call him
smoke.
Strider? Yeah. Pretty fucking good, actually.
Oh, because cigar is special.
Like, we see it as badass. There's a guy in the corner in a rocking chair.
Bunch of
There's a special guy over there.
bunch of grown men. Oh, I want a cigar.
Yeah, no way. There's, I don't know. Maybe the rocking chair isn't cool.
Who's the special?
You don't want to be called the special guy.
No, bunch of grown men. I want a hat.
Who's the special?
Oh my
God damn, that's funny. But yeah, I don't know. Stools aren't for me.
I
I'm like a bit of a cold.
We were all like, "Oh yeah, it's pretty badass." There's a fucking special guy. in
I have to
there.
have a cold right now too. I mentioned.
Yeah, I'm gonna spread it to all of you. Yeah, I think we talked about it in the podcast, but like when you get sick, you really are like, who gave this to me?
I know.
I think I got your sickness.
I
spread the
I'm not
forest.
sick, but I just
spreading
had
it
a
to bread
cold.
and
I had a
nuts.
cold for like 4 days.
Oh, now you get
Not
mine,
throwing
yeah.
up though, just stuff you
You're
know.
gonna start with a headache.
No, I've had sicknesses where I've thrown up, but it's like that's a rarity. The sicknesses with the stomach flus where you actually throw up.
Those suck. And
Yeah.
they are rare.
I haven't threw up since 2022.
Really.
I wonder
Yeah.
what the rarest cold is.
Like actual wait. Common flu or like
See,
Well,
horrible disease.
like symptoms.
I got a worse thing from Christian where I got dots over my whole skin from Christian.
from me?
2022. That was the last time I actually threw up. Actually,
Was that when I got like I'm dying any now?
no, like
I'm dying.
I don't know. It was almost like food poisoning. I had like a migraine.
I think you're talking about when I got there was like one sickness I got where my eyes were like I lost my voice. It's like one of those things.
Mm.
I don't know
Well, I
what
didn't
the fuck
do
it
my voice
was.
though. But I had dots on my
But it
skin,
went
and
away.
you had the same thing. I got it from you though.
Was that
And
chicken pox? I don't remember getting.
Holy
Oh,
chicken.
2022. Holy fuck.
I don't. Yeah, I don't know.
It was summer 2022. But
Yeah, I
it
guess
was
it
almost
was
like
something.
food poisoning in a way. Where I'm like, but I had
Food
dots.
Okay, food poisoning I wouldn't count as like a regular sickness. Like that's different. That comes from food. But like I'm talking like you get like a cold. Like the worst one I ever had. I had the worst headache ever for like 2 weeks, and I couldn't sleep. I could only like I did fall asleep at times, but I would have to sleep sitting up because my head hurt so bad I couldn't lay it down. If my head touched on the pillow or something, I was in agony.
Really?
It was insane. I think that was when it was like right before COVID really hit. So I feel like I got like the first wave of it, and it was fucking rough.
That sounds
The
right.
worst-
Because
the
it
worst-
happened January, February, right before that March hit.
Oh,
Okay.
Because
Yeah.
like that's when the lockdown happened.
Yeah.
I remember there being a period where we couldn't play zombies. We're waiting. Like, oh, he's sick.
Oh.
Yeah, it was
Oh,
probably
maybe that was probably the period. then.
Yeah, because that's when I was.
I think
living
for
with,
me,
like-
the worst flu I had was a stomach flu. But I got a stomach flu twice in like 3 months. But I put some pizza in my mini fridge, and there's some like mealworms inside the fridge, but they're inside a container.
Yeah.
But the smell of mealworms you can smell in the fridge because of containers. But the pizza's kind of close to it. So I ate the
Oh,
pizza.
yeah.
I got a stomach
Those
flu
are mealworms.
from a leopard gecko.
Yeah, you get I hit a leopard.
Leopard gecko.
It was gecko.
But I got a stomach flu, and it's like you're in agony
Yeah,
forever.
that could have been where.
And then
you
I got
it.
the stomach flu the day after Christmas 2016. So I got it September 1st, 2016. No, August, and then September.
It's awful.
December.
I don't like. The
But-
fear of vomiting might be worse than actually
but
happening.
The stomach flu is the
But,
worst because your stomach, anytime you throw up, it's like so it's pushing your
Yeah, because
stomach.
it just keep. Yeah, it's pretty
Oh, have you ever? Okay, weird conversation, but we're getting into shitting right now. But like, have you ever been on the toilet having like the shits?
Yeah.
And it feels like somebody's like squeezing your stomach, and it's like imagine like your asshole's like a tube. And it's like, and then you're like, more. And it's like it feels like somebody's just squeezing, and it's like I've had that, but it's like I wasn't even pushing; it was just happening.
Oh, yeah.
man.
It was
Really?
a waterfall of shaz.
Yeah, that's why you gotta lay off the Taco Bell. I don't know. No, you don't
I
do
lay
that.
on the Taco
Such a
Bell.
funny
Yeah.
joke, Taco Bell. It's like
I don't know why. Like Taco Bell is like I
I-
never call it
wait,
anything but shitty
I never had
tacos.
Taco Bell before.
No,
No, never. I don't think I know.
it's good for what
I've
it
had
is.
tacos from different places. Not
You know
Taco
what?
Bell.
I feel like if like everybody gives Taco Bell a bad rap, but it's a rap.
Yeah.
They make tacos.
Dum-ts.
No, but they have some decent shit compared to most places. Like they're the only like really fast. Like there is other fast food taco places, but they're not well known.
Should we specify on like nutrition labels like food the quality of poop you'll have afterwards? You know what I mean? No, it'd be like French fries, good poop. Taco Bell burrito wrap. Oh,
The shit.
it'll be like there's like a
But
danger rate
for real though. Like the burritos make you like destroy the toilet, right?
Well, see, but this is also one of those things where it's like people say like, "Oh, if I eat McDonald's, my stomach's in knots." I don't get that ever. I don't like eat
Yeah.
fast food and then my stomach's shitty. Like people talk about that all the time. They'll be like, "Oh, I ate McDonald's and I feel like shit." It's like what?
Yeah,
Uh,
maybe I've just been
I
having it all
felt
my
that when I
life,
was a
but-
teenager. Not anymore though.
Good.
Yeah, like I don't know. That probably just says something bad about us. We probably just always feel like shit because we eat that stuff.
I know. Like, what if
Mm.
I don't know? What's the good stuff? What's the good quality?
Oh, you know it's. I don't know.
Well, we gotta like make our own stuff at home.
Yeah,
Yeah,
like
who wants to do
salad.
that? Fuck a
I guess I got chicken breast downstairs. Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah, you got chicken breasts, and I got a chick with breasts.
I started me and
Chicken?
Forrest were watching like a TV show,
Sorry.
and we had popcorn with garlic seasoning. Next day, I woke up.
Yeah.
we had the
Don't
flu.
you remember when you made us eat fucking popcorn with mustard? Disgusting.
No, but me
Oh,
and Forrest
yeah.
woke up with the flu though. Me and him exact
Wait,
same.
how's
Food
that
poisoning,
happen?
I guess.
That was like
What does
that
that
was
have to do?
13.
That couldn't have been food poisoning. It
That's
was
probably
popcorn.
No, we
poisoning.
poured garlic seasoning on the popcorn. Woke up next day, we were sick.
Oh yeah.
We had like we were throwing up.
That's probably like maybe expired garlic season. I don't know.
Yeah, me and Forrest got exact same time. We're
Yeah.
That's
same.
weird. I don't even think garlic can
We're-
expire like that.
We're eating the same popcorn from the same popcorn bowl.
Dude,
Too.
the popcorn is bad. I don't know. Popcorn's amazing. I
Can
love it.
popcorn go bad? I don't think it can go bad like
No.
that.
I mean, it's a seed.
No, but it was all buttery.
seeds are
It
meant
was
to last.
buttery, wetty,
Wetty.
and then there's garlic season over it.
Oh,
And
maybe it was the butter that
just
went
made your
bad.
stomach kind of sicky. Sticky.
God.
What am I saying? I don't know why everything.
Wetty, sicky.
Wetty and
Yeah.
sticky.
What the?
Oh man.
What's okay?
Okay.
You know that place Colonel's?
I'll be back.
They sell popcorn.
No. What kernels? You say?
Yeah, there's
that
a
a shop?
place in the mall. It's existed,
Ooh.
and they just sell like popcorn.
Oh,
So
is
it's
it?
like at the mall, you go there, and there's just tons of different popcorns.
Is it like tailored made popcorn? Man, popcorn. I'm still weirded out by like the sight of a corn plant with like the variety that popcorn's made from, and it's just like that's popcorn right there, just waiting to be popped.
Well,
It's on
actually,
its plant,
corn.
and it looks just like it.
Yeah, but corn like that isn't actual like. It's a with the popcorn that you see that we eat like off the cob.
Yeah.
Isn't the same as popping corn.
Yeah, no, it's not. The ones I saw were they're brown, they look just like it, and
Yeah.
they're like hardened. It's like straight up popcorn on the vine, like grapes on
And
the
you
vine.
can throw that in the microwave and it'll pop.
Yeah, why aren't we making popcorn plants in our garden? Like, or is it hard to make or something? But like that would be fucking awesome.
What resource would you like? Okay, yeah. Look, I was gonna say anything like fucking McDonald's. Okay, this was the thing. This all stems from Spy Kids 2002. I don't know if that's when it came out, but
Spy
that
Kids.
seems logical. But Spy Kids, when it came out, they had a fucking microwave in there, and they could just punch in whatever they wanted. And I remember it made them fucking McDonald's, and I always wanted that fucking microwave. And then I grew up. Oh, it didn't take me that long to realize it wasn't real, but.
And then when I grew up,
No,
20
but it's
years
like-
later,
But it's like I wanted that microwave, and it's like we still don't have it.
man, I never saw it. Oh, I did see Spy Kids. All I remember is a villain with a tongue or something. What was that? Is that in Spy Kids?
I think that just might be a repressed memory.
Wasn't there a thing where there's like a weird tongue coming out someone's stomach? No, there's they're fingers, right?
Yeah, thumb thumbs.
Finger
Oh.
people.
Thumb thumbs
Yeah.
are called.
This is going back to like when I was like
Say their
4 years
name.
old. Thumb
I know
thumbs?
you're talking about.
They're called thumb thumbs.
Thumb bums?
And there's Floops Fluglies.
What?
I know it's a really like crackhead movie. There's Floops Fluglies and there's Big Thumb Thumbs.
Yeah, directed
damn.
by
Oh.
Robert Rodriguez.
Honestly, if you watch it, scary shit in that movie.
Seems scary.
2000 like people get pretty much they take this clay thing and they make it with like big ears sticking out and whatever, and then he puts it in a machine and it like transforms them into it, and it's just horrendous.
Oh my
and it's
god.
disgusting.
Wow.
That was certainly an era of movies. Now, none of us have watched it, but Lilo and Stitch did come out the remake, and it is not going over well. So
What movie?
I thought it
Lilo,
had a decent audience.
Lilo Stitch.
Lilo and Stitch, a movie
Lilo.
I never
Oh.
actually saw when I was a kid. But I do kind of want to watch it because apparently Angry Joe gave it raving reviews, the animated one. But the remake, apparently, it's very soulless. Is the way some people are describing it, anyways.
Because
And they took out the character. What is it, Commander something something? It's the big fish guy. Played a big role. He was the main villain, basically. But he's not in the movie. And what's I don't know how. I wish that have you seen the movie Lilo Stitch?
No.
Original?
No.
Shit, because the movie apparently ends with Lilo, who was a kid, getting taken away by like fucking CFS, basically, and then it's a happy note though because
Wait.
Lilo's older
Where's it take place?
Stitcher.
Oh.
Lilo's older sister can go to college.
Where's it take
it's
place?
A positive thing.
Where's it take place?
Hawaii?
I might have watched it in school actually.
Oh, maybe, yeah. But I don't know if that's how the original ends because that sounds like a horrible ending where it's like you lose your. Why is that how this movie ends? But yeah,
I think I might watch that at school. Great.
I don't know.
It's
just
it
a
was
weird.
just a little bit past my time where I was like, there has to be a point when like girls that kind of can continue watching it, but like when we grew up, like I'm not saying now, but it's like at one point where it was us, it was like you can't watch those movies,
Oh yeah.
you can't, you're too old. And
Oh,
then
yeah,
it's like,
yeah.
so we couldn't. Well, it's like, or else our friends would fucking berate us.
I know.
So we couldn't. We'd have
Like,
like, oh, let's watch
They'll be
wrestling.
like, what are you watching, Mulan? And it's like, but make a man out of you.
Yeah.
It's in there.
What's
What do you
a
mean?
movie or cartoon you watch that you know that you don't want to tell anybody about? I have none. Like I watch
That
I
would
watch
be-
Caillou. I don't care.
Well, I don't know, like back then or like now.
Now you
Anytime,
watch it?
anytime doesn't matter.
Cartoon.
I guess mostly back then because now you know.
I
just
think
didn't
at some
watch it.
point it was like I enjoyed Frozen. When then everybody's like, "Whoa!"
I haven't watched Frozen yet.
I haven't seen Frozen 2 or Frozen since, but
Yeah, but
I
nobody
remember
cares
liking
now.
the music.
I had a
It's like when you
ser-
were a kid.
But like, yeah. When I was a kid, let's see. I don't know
Like,
what's a
was
Disney
there-
movie
was there
or
a
some
movie
shit.
well, if
like
you're
what-
watching Caillou now, I'll be very.
I spoil it.
Uh,
No!
I actually watched my mom's because I was visiting and she had it on
That show
TV.
sucks.
you know, he's a serial killer.
I know.
Yeah.
I don't know what's a
He's
cartoon.
He's a
that somebody
psychopath.
would
He's a
be
psychopath.
embarrassed about?
Caillou.
There's not a lot.
See,
Honestly,
like- Like it would have just been like if you were watching a girl show, like that would have been like a weird one. Like if you watched like Barbie's Dream House or
Was
fucking, you fuck me too.
Was there a movie where you watch where you like lock your bedroom door and you like
lock it,
No.
turn out the lights, candles.
There
like,
was no way to hide what I was watching
have you watched
unless I
a,
watched porn on the
have you watch a
computer.
comedy that had like porn in it? And you're like, oh wait, I don't want parents to see this.
Oh, I used to. Okay, I would say where I used to watch my horny shows. So it's like my parents' room had cable. I would close the door, and then I would put on the horny shows. And it was usually like on IFC, and there was like shows called like Web Dreams. So I would have it, and then there was always like the go back button. So it's like I'd watch the shows so I could see tits every now and then when I heard somebody coming, go back, and then it'd go back to the previous
That's
channel.
the move.
That's right. You know the move.
Yeah, no. Yeah, no. That is the move.
Or you shut,
I kind of
or
remember.
you shut T off. You're like this. And
It's
you-
mostly like
I don't
see
know.
back then. It's just funny.
The lights
It's,
were
it's
on. I
just
couldn't
like
go to sleep.
I just watched horror movies. My dad didn't care. He knew what was in the movies. He didn't care why I seen that. So.
Yeah, but if you were watching
it's always
porn,
embarrassing though. 'cause
No, but
it's
the
like,
horror movies have that in it though.
No, but if you were watching porn,
Well, I don't know.
they don't care.
Well, I should cut that out. I doesn't say something, but no.
No, yeah, no. It's just like it's just embarrassing because if you're watching a horror movie and it's like, oh, here's that 2-minute, dirty scene, and then it's like somebody like your parents walk in. It's like, yeah,
Like I
you
remember,
skip ahead.
I remember
Because then you're
I watched.
acknowledging how embarrassing it is, but then you got to explain
watched- I
yourself.
watched-
I wouldn't be embarrassed.
I watch horror movies I've seen so many times. My mom knows I've seen it. And when I was watching with her, I've seen it 100 times. Mom's like, Brad. I'm just like, look at it. 'Cause I've seen it so many times. Like, well, I'm just watching the movie.
Yeah,
you know,
see, that
I've seen
was
this.
never something I was ever embarrassed by just because it's part of the movie. Like, I
Yeah.
didn't make the movie. So it's like, why should I be embarrassed? I've never been embarrassed by something that was on a movie. But if I was legit watching porn like I had
Hmm.
and got caught, that would have been rough. Because, like, I'm watching this show specifically for the tits and for the... And there was sometimes when I remember, like, sometimes they'd give you, like, a free thing on the cable. So it'd be like, oh, for free now, we got the skin shows.
Well, yeah, there's some funny stories where my parents are gone. We're on cable. Like, fuck's this shit.
Man, I want cable to come back.
What used to happen
It
was our
will come
friend had they stole cable. They had like this dish that had a little card in it, and it was like you had to get the card changed out, and you could have free cable channels.
Wow.
And they used to watch we used to go watch the fucking R-rated porn shows, and we go to his house to watch it. And that was that.
I remember
Everybody probably had that friend that was like
I remember that guy.
the shows were the rules at the house were very loose. So it's like you could go there and mom was barely there, so you go there and fucking watch tits
I remember him watching stuff at our house, then we watch at his house. It's kind of a funny story. Yeah.
and kiss at his house, and kiss at your
And
house.
his parents walked in. I remember that. It was
He
so
did
hilarious.
piggy stuff.
I still remember when his parents walked. I was like,
Um,
what? But like what? No one looked at the window and make sure they weren't coming.
How'd we get on this topic? What were we talking about?
We're talking about what we want.
It was
No,
like, it was
no,
like
no,
Disney
no,
movies
no.
where, oh, it's Lilo and Stitch.
No,
How'd we get here?
I
the
said
fuck?
I just said like, is there a movie you watched where you don't might know about?
Yeah.
I brought it up. I guess.
I never watched like anything that I would have been ashamed of. Like I watched Yu-Gi-Oh. Like I remember I liked the show Recess.
Yeah,
Oh,
I
like
know that
Recess.
show.
Oh yeah, that one.
Dun dun.
Oh man.
Shit.
Recess is I think it was a Canadian thing, so it's a Canadian staple.
Oh yeah.
T.J. Detweiler, Spinelli,
Caillou's Canadian.
Gus, not Caillou.
It's Canadian.
Fuck. I I had a topic where you're like, dan, dan, dan. It's like it flew away.
Everybody hates Caillou. He's the most hated cartoon character, I would argue.
Daddy. That's
because he's a little shit.
I want this though.
Yeah, he's a piece of shit.
He never learns his lessons.
He's a piece of shit
Fucking
every
brat.
episode.
He's a fucking brat.
That's true.
He's
He's a brat.
He's a rat bitch.
Go to bed, Caillou.
He's a little.
But Daddy, I want that toy downstairs.
Oh. Well, I'll throw in this topic at the end here. What I want to talk about. Okay, so you know how I sometimes talk about things that I dislike on dating profiles.
Yeah.
Well, one is every profile I see every once in a while, they take pictures on these big fucking chairs.
Oh,
do you know those big Adirondack chairs?
What is that? No.
Do you know those chairs the people sit outside in the summer and they kind of look like the back of a peacock?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I do.
Yeah.
See, I knew it. Like the NBC logo.
Yeah.
Yeah, girls are sitting on huge versions of those because they're like around the city. They're in parks, so people go and sit on it and take this picture. And I'm like, if everybody's doing it, don't do it. It makes you so not. I don't know. It just like seeing a common thing like that.
Yeah.
Like if you're just taking a picture in your house, I get it. Like that's the means. But if you actively have something that's like going out of your way to get that picture, to put it on your dating profile and being like, oh, this is cool, but everybody's doing it. I don't know. It's just fucking weird.
A big version of the chair? What do you mean?
Yeah, they have huge
No,
chairs.
I've never seen a giant
no,
version.
like at the beach, you see it too sometimes.
I don't know if they're at the beach, but they're in the parks.
No, not at the beach. I see it.
I just saw one. There's one. There's one actually just on the side of the road. It has graffiti on it, but it's huge. It's just a huge chair. But they take pictures on it, and they're always like, and it's like, it's not cool. I don't know. It's just not.
They're laying back with their hat on, like no glass.
Why are you spreading so much?
One.
You really spread.
I meant
leaning back with their hat on.
Imagine like this.
Can you go back to the couch conversation? I was digging that conversation.
The couch
because we never
situation.
actually described our perfect couch. Because honestly, yeah.
What color are you going for? I'm going for a
your
black
uncle's
couch.
I like that couch.
Me?
It's a good couch. Your uncle?
Uncle.
Wait, we went to your uncle's place.
Huh?
Who the fuck's that
Couch
uncle?
we slept on.
Oh, that uncle.
What
I was
uncle?
like, what uncle? You talking? Wait a minute.
Uncle M.
You mean the uncle with like 20 kids?
Is that Uncle M or Uncle D?
Yeah, it's uncle. Oh, it's uncle. It's Uncle M.
Wait, who are you talking? I don't know who you're talking
Who's
about.
Uncle D?
Daniel?
Oh, Mile.
You're making me do editing.
Uncle
Fuck.
M. Uncle M.
Yeah.
Okay, I
You
was
guys
like,
forget your own uncles. God
no,
damn.
I forgot about that memory. I was like, wait, why don't we sleep at someone's house?
Yeah, and he had a nice couch. That was a nice big couch. But you know what? Maybe too low too. I like couches that would probably be like, I'm gonna do a weird thing here, but like about here.
Yeah. Oh,
Like about
taller
there.
couch. You like a
'Cause,
taller
look at my
couch?
knees. My knees are not at a nice 90.
You're right. There has to be like I don't like how like I'm toilet seating right now. I want to be a little taller.
Yeah, I need to be a little bit tall.
I think right here this is good. No,
He's like,
no, like, this is good right here. Like no more
Really?
this.
So wait, you like I don't like being this far back.
No, like this is good for me.
I like
here.
if I'm
Like
sitting
I
up,
said,
I got to be here.
this couch is good for those like laying back watching a movie, but for a nice discussion, like it's tough. It is.
I don't know. Yeah.
I like that we're being really prissy about this.
Yeah.
You know, it's just really tough being us. We got to do it on this couch.
I know.
But honestly, we should do it in lawn chairs. That'd be nice.
Ooh.
Honestly, lawn chairs, that's the way to go.
Wait, lunch. Okay.
Because we could, like I said, get ready, people, because we're going to be doing some outdoors podcasts. You guys are going to come out on a Saturday, and it's easy. We have this thing. We have our cameras.
Yeah, we got an easy setup.
Outdoors, baby.
We could do easily an outdoor podcast. I mean, those of you on Spotify
yeah.
won't even notice, but might hear birds.
Yeah, you might hear birds. You might hear squirrels. You might
Yeah.
also hear gunshots because the country's fucking wild, bro.
That'd be a big difference.
Hear hyenas, right?
That's right.
Hyenas. What's your favorite exotic animal?
What does exotic mean again?
It's just
Like, not here.
like weird, unique,
Oh,
kinda
unique animal.
strange.
Like
Uh,
hyenas is one because they're not here.
Oh yeah, okay.
Oh, you know those like white tigers? Oh my
Ooh.
god, are white tigers fucking cool.
That's a cool one.
Also, yeah, I think we talked about this, but saber-tooth fucking tigers, bro. Saber-tooth tigers, dude.
Bring them back.
Fuck!
I like honey badger, I like skunks. I like
Ew, why do you like these little fucking
Oh,
runts?
can I throw an addendum on our previous topic like a month ago? Remember we talking about the pillars under the pyramids? I looked into it. That's
They
from
don't exist?
that's from a scientific article from 2022 from a guy that also says there's giants. So
I knew it wasn't real.
No, but
What are we
it
talking about?
was first revealed in 2005 though.
I knew it wasn't
maybe,
real.
yeah, the media hype that everyone's referencing is from that 2022 article. But that's where I was like, so there's this channel I follow that's like he's very like scientific. He's talking about the pyramids and the interior. It's like, why is he not covering the pillars? There's a good reason why he's not. But yeah, I just want to chuck that in there real quick.
Yeah, I can't think of an animal. I just think
I was very skeptical and I was like,
I just like skunks and honey badgers.
It's
Why
very
do you like these little ugly?
I love black and white
stinky
animals.
bitches? So you like pandas?
Yeah.
Well, then like pandas. Then you like pandas.
Oh man.
Oh, pandas.
Like koalas. Like the cool things.
Somebody edited a panda, but it doesn't have like the black eyes color around it, so it's just the little button eyes. It's like that's a fucking
Ew.
teddy bear, and it's so fucking funny.
Yeah.
I don't know for exotic
How do you
animals.
feel about sloths? Kill them?
Wait,
So
what's this loss again?
the sloths are remember Ice Age, the one of that guy with that has like the weird like
Oh, is it two big eyes?
yeah the two big eyes. That's a sloth. He doesn't walk
Yeah,
around
you
like
know
that,
sloths, they walk around all
but in real life
slow.
they crawl.
something.
That's all they ever. And they're so
slow
fucking slow.
bitches.
Yeah, how are they alive?
Is this good?
And they let mold grow on them. It's what is
Yeah,
this?
they're gross, useless
Mm.
creatures. But I do like their hands.
All right,
But
exotic animals.
supposedly they have razor claws.
Yeah, and they'll get you eventually.
Like they're like the Freddy Krueger, but it's like if Freddy Krueger's had slow dreams.
Giant
That was a
sloths though.
shitty joke.
yeah. I don't know. Slow dreams. Giant sloths though from a prehistoric times pretty cool. They're huge ass 20
Did you say
foot.
Jurassic
love those-
sloths?
Yeah, no, like they're like 8-foot sloths, giant sloths. They
I
used to
love
be a thing,
those-
real tall.
Big-
Yeah, it's all
look-
fake.
Probably
I love
slow,
those they're called tall head bears or tall bears.
Tall head bears.
Well, they're like from like a million years ago. But
Oh.
they're like fucking.
Oh
Yes,
yeah, you
yeah,
brought up these
yeah,
bears.
everything
one
was
time. You showed
big.
us a picture. Would you hug it? You'd probably, if that bear was so tall, you'd probably be.
You know what I
fucking
like
head
for an
first in its
exotic
cock.
animal?
If I hugged it, I wouldn't know it's so
There's a
big.
cat somewhere in
That'd be a
Africa
fucking
that's
insect,
at
wouldn't it?
its grown height. It looks like a kitten, and it's the most dangerous predator in its area because it has the highest kill rate. So it's like, what the fuck?
Have you ever seen like Bengal cats? Like, have you ever looked them up? They're like a domestic house cat that you can get, but they're fucking huge.
Oh,
I
I
would
thought those
love
were those hairless cats.
No, like they're the cats that you can get in your house, but honestly, size of this table they can get fucking ridiculous.
There are certain cats
like
that are-
Maine Coons.
I don't.
Bobcat too.
I like small cats. Big cats are a little. That's why I don't
Yeah.
kind of want a dog. It's too big, too much net. If I can't carry my shoulder comfortably.
Nah, you can carry a big cat. Oh, and I
bob.
love a big cat.
I want a bobcat.
Okay, that will fucking murder you.
No, there's no. I don't know. I don't.
Oh, yes, they will.
I don't know much about bobcats.
Bobcats are.
I don't know much about. Yeah,
No.
we can tell.
No, I thought they're just like wild cats.
Yeah, and they'll kill you
I like
Why?
lynxes are cool.
because they can't be domesticated.
They're just wild ass cats.
Oh.
They're
Like
cool though.
that's why, like even tigers and stuff like that, you can technically keep them and they can be nice, but at any instant they can kill you. They're never
Yes.
considered domesticated. You can't
Yeah.
domesticate a fox either. They always have like this wild instinct. It took so many years for us to domesticate dogs and cats that they would
Exactly.
have to do that with something else and they can't.
And yeah, it's true. Don't fuck around or you'll find out. That's our
Mountain
lesson.
fuck around
lions,
and find out.
bobcats. Also, why is it Bob?
I know.
Bob.
Who-
There was obviously just the guy who discovered his name Bob, right?
yeah,
It's a bobcat.
that has to be it. Stands for Bobby.
Because if I discover something, fucking rights am I putting my name on?
I wouldn't call it like Christian cat though. I'd come up with something cool.
No, but then how is everybody gonna remember you?
My name's already attached to a religion. I'm already phased out of existence.
Yeah,
I'm not,
but what if it's like Chrissy D?
Oh yeah. What
Christy.
animal would you rename?
Christy.
Wait, rename?
Yeah, if you want.
Oh.
If you wanted to claim ownership of an animal,
Oh,
then what would you name it?
I don't know. Okay, but I will say koala. That's the best name for those fuckers. That's a cute name. Koala.
I know red pandas and shit.
And also bear, great name that suits it. And then when you throw in teddy bear,
I know.
amazing. But what name for an animal sucks?
Oh, I know it's funny. Anteater. It's just what it is.
Oh, aardvark. Yeah, that
Oh,
does
yeah.
suck. No, but they're ugly. That suits
They
them.
are gross,
That's an
right?
ugly fucking name.
Like, why does
They
it
look
have
like
a?
penis.
Oh, it's disgusting.
They look
Honestly.
like gross penis.
Yeah, I know. Sorry, I brought it up. Let's forget those animals. A lot of animals.
Okay,
are gross.
let's go. Let's think about here. I'm going through the annals of animals, and I'm seeing. I sound like a cold reader. And I'm seeing somebody who starts with an S in the room. Okay, we got howler monkeys. Fuck, that's a cool name, and they are cool monkeys. They got those big teeth, and they're like. I don't know why I had to do that.
Scary.
Fuck. I would say great ape sounds cool.
They're not real.
I know, but that'd be a cool name. Great ape.
Apes.
That's not a real name,
That's a thing in Sekiro, I think.
but
Great apes.
No, but it'd be cool.
Aren't we great apes? Or am I being dumb?
Are you saying grapes?
No,
What? No, wait. We're primates.
No, those are monkeys.
Wait, weren't great apes an order that we're in or some shit? Can't remember.
We're Homo sapiens.
Yeah, but there's like an order above it or something. I don't know what I'm talking about. The great apes is a thing though.
Do you guys goon?
But yeah. How often? How often do you?
How often do you goon, Brandon?
what's that?
It's like when you just like.
I think it was doing with the pizza later.
Yeah, you were gooning to that pizza.
Yeah.
Oh,
You know what's great? Like, there's this, like, kudos to the people that are like studying gorillas and shit. Like, there's a video I watched where there's like two gorilla tribes and they're having a standoff. They're coming at each other, and then like there's this guy that's like he's like right here to where like the gorillas are there. He's here, and he's just like, oh my god. He has a camera and he's looking around. He's like, whoa. So as you can see here, he's talking to his camera, and then there's like no fight, but then they kind of walk off. There's these big ass gorillas there. That's crazy.
wow.
You know what?
I would never go around gorillas.
You know what? I think this little
You
podcast
need 100 men.
has worked a lot better. I feel like we've had a lot better conversation. We got closer.
It was fun. The moment we don't lean back on that couch, we're into this.
I know we're so into this.
We should have like a flashlight here, like in dark.
Like you came closer. You
Yeah.
came closer.
Even closer.
We're close.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
But what did we learn this podcast? That's how we should end all our podcasts. What did we learn?
What did we learn today? The moral of the story is let your friends come. Almost said come inside you.
No, you need. The moral of the story is you got to rock medium chairs.
Medium chair. Okay. Medium chairs. Aardvarks are fucking disgusting.
Yes.
Sit closer to your friends.
And if you have an embarrassing, we all knew the channel, I guess.
Yeah.
You know the channel too.
You gotta eat before a pod.
And just
Exactly.
remember, if you think you're cool sitting in the corner, you're special.
Yeah, that's yes. And if you're in
I have to rewatch that.
if you're in
Kyle,
a,
you fucking suck.
what's it called? If you're in a rocking chair in a bar, you're special. You're not cool. That's what we learned.
Yeah. So everybody, that was a good one. Have a good episode 99.
Yes, next week for you guys will be the 100 special.
100.
It's gonna be amazing. It'll probably be the same.
Yeah.
We'll do something different with
Yeah,
it.
we're not gonna do anything.
We'll
It might be
we'll
in
have
a different location.
We'll have topics. That's true.
Toppings.
Yeah. Yeah.
We'll have toppings. Top me off, Christian. Go.
Oh,
Brandon, do a song
But-
for the outro.
Oh yeah, John on YouTube. Film Tyrant on
Which
YouTube.
TV/show notes.
Dun, 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 dun. Dun, 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 dun. Dun, 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 dun.
Damn.
You know it's reversed, right? I knew that. No, like dun dun dun.
Have you ever
dun,
got
dun.
rug burn from jerking off?
Right.
No, like.
Well, when you jerk off, do you like use stuff or do you just barehand it?
I don't have to touch it at all.
You touch it. You touch it more
No,
than
it's-
anybody, probably.
What do you think Darth Vader does? Use the Force.
Oh, yeah, the force choke.
Force choke. Yeah, I know, right?
Before he
choked the shit out of
he
that.
pushed his dick towards the wall.
Wait, what?
How do you feel about Darth Vader having puns and shit? It's fucking weird. I watched Rogue One again. He's like, "Don't choke on your aspirations." And he's force choking him. It's like, what are you doing?
Did he?
But does he always a jokester? I don't understand. I don't know.
I don't know. Okay.
Yeah.